Hello again, Dr. John Alchemy here, founder of RateFast, another mini podcast today on a question that came in from one of our clients. And today's topic is, what about adding body parts in a workers' compensation claim? So this particular client was wondering how to address going forward when a patient comes in, for example, with an ankle injury. The ankle injury has been accepted. It's been receiving treatment, but the patient comes in and says, because of my sore ankle, I've been limping for a couple months now, and now my knee is starting to hurt. And the client has this question: what do I do? How do I appropriately include this into the claim? How do I get treatment for this body part, or should they receive treatment? So the first thing that the provider needs to do is they need to back up a little bit and put on their medical probability hat. They need to take a decent history. They need to figure out when it started. They need to talk about any pre-existing conditions that might be overlying it. And then they need to make a simple opinion. So for instance, in the case I just described, let's just say that there were no other complications. The patient, his knee started to hurt after limping around for a couple months on an industrial accepted ankle. So in this case, the real responsibility of the primary treater is to simply put out their best medical opinion. So for instance, this treater might state that the patient has had a documented ankle injury. They've been having a limp as a result due to soft tissue pain, or maybe there's some arthritis, or maybe it's a fracture, I don't know. And they've been walking, and they've noted for the last 3 weeks progressive, persistent pain in the knee. And it's okay to say that the patient, believes it's related to that, but what really matters is what the medical provider believes. So if you do believe that the patient is credible and that from an anatomic standpoint, it makes sense that this is a compensatory injury due to altered gait mechanics, you go ahead and put that in. But next comes the big piece. So what you don't want to do is you don't want to just start ordering all these tests for treatment of knee pain, because the adjuster is not going to really understand why all this is happening. They're going to be denied, all of this stuff. So what you really want to do is you want to put in a request for authorization to include treatment for the body part you want to add. So for instance, you may say, I am requesting authorization for evaluation and treatment of the compensatory left knee secondary to altered gait mechanics due to the industrial index injury of the ankle. That's the best way to do it. And then have the discussion with the patient, send that RFA into the adjuster, have a discussion with the adjuster if they need to, and wait and see what happens. Now, if it comes back that it's denied for whatever reason, then you can tell the patient, they have a couple of options. One is they can certainly exercise their right in the qualified medical exam system in California. They can call, they can get a QME. The QME can listen to the story. The QME can make a recommendation. If they're represented or have an attorney, they need to have that discussion with their attorney as well. Or, as always, they can always seek to get care through their health plan and have it treated that way. So, in a nutshell, what you do: take a good history, make your best medical opinion, make a recommendation on RFA to request treatment if you think it is indeed medically indicated, and with a 51% medical certainty that it's related to the index body part of the accepted claim, go ahead and send it off. And again, if it's denied, tell the patient they can exercise an option of a qualified medical exam if they like, talk to their attorney or representative, or they can always choose to treat it in the health plan as well if the patient elects to do so. All right, I hope that's been helpful. Keep the good questions coming in. Again, it's Dr. John Alchemy, founder of RateFast. To learn more about California PR4 reports, impairment rating, please come on over to our website. It's at rate-fast.com. Click on our blog tab and send us any questions you have at info@rate-fast.com. Thanks so much.